In the Bible, a widow is generally described as a woman whose husband has died. However, the term often carries deeper spiritual, social, and moral significance, especially in the context of justice, compassion, and God's care for the vulnerable. In biblical times, widows were among the most vulnerable members of society. Without a husband to provide for them, they often had no means of support and were at risk of poverty and exploitation. The Bible repeatedly shows that God has a special concern for widows and includes them in his call for justice. Psalm 68:5 says, "A father to the fatherless, a defender of widows, is God in his holy dwelling." The Bible emphasizes that caring for widows and orphans is a responsibility rooted in love and community, and it's directed primarily toward individual believers in the church. Passages such as James 1:27 describe pure and undefiled religion as caring for orphans and widows in their distress, underscoring this moral duty as part of faithful Christian living. Similarly, verses like Isaiah 1:17 and Psalm 68:5-6 show God's heart for the vulnerable and marginalized, urging believers to act compassionately and justly. While the Bible doesn't explicitly mandate government involvement in this support, it does advocate for justice, which can be extended to policies or systems that protect and provide for those in need. Ultimately, the focus is on Christians collectively and individually stepping up to help, reflecting God's love through tangible acts of service and moral guidance. Nowadays, many developed countries have programs to look after widows and orphans. However, there are many countries in the world where the widows and orphans are vulnerable and have to fend for themselves. The sad thing is that most of them do not get the emotional love they need and deserve.